Okay. Hello, everybody. We are live. Welcome to the Pastrami Nation podcast. We are the meat of pop culture. My name is Nolan, and joining me today, we have fellow co-founder of Pastrami Nation, Jason Smith,
Hi, everyone.
and we have the godfather of toys, Christian.
What's up, guys?
Always a pleasure.
Hello,
It's good to be
hello.
back. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of fun stuff. Let me just make sure it's up on social media and going. There it is. It's on social media.
It's not going through my MySpace feed.
No, keep trying. Keep trying. Before we're going to be talking about D23.
Hey, there's Blanco already. Hey, what's up?
Oh, really? Oh, let's see.
How you doing, Anthony?
Oh, there you go. Hey, what's up, Blanco? We're going to jump into a lot of the D23 stuff that popped up, but first, because it's something I always love doing, I love geeking out with the Pastrami Nation people, because we all have what we love. So, guys, if you're out there, you could comment too. Have you picked up anything cool in the past week? Action figure, comic book, video game? What have you picked up? And for us guys, if you have something you want to share, now's the time.
Cool. You guys can go ahead. I'm still trying to think of. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
go, Jason.
Well, they had the NECA event over at Target, so I grabbed a few of the ones like that. I haven't opened them yet, but I got this guy. I thought was really cool. It's the Rock Soldier and the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang member, which I could see people troop building those, And
yeah.
That one I didn't see a whole lot of. I saw a lot of the Toka Razor 2-pack and the one with the leader, the Crooked Ninja Turtle leader, but I didn't, and those Neutrino kids, which I really didn't want. I remember them from the cartoon. I didn't really like them. This is the one you remember them, right?
Yeah, I almost picked it up today, and then I scanned it, and I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of a lot.
$70 or something?
Yeah, it was like $75 before it's
for
the neutrinos? No.
Yeah.
This, though, totally worth the price.
Woo. That's cool. Yeah, I saw that today.
Michelangelo is the mummy. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, because nice. I never picked up Leo. I saw Leo a couple weeks ago. I still have this guy.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to pick up that Leo yet.
You'll get a chance. I mean, I hear he pops up at Walmart too.
Yeah.
And then my brother hooked me up with this today, which was new to me. Probably not as new, but I didn't have it.
That's massive.
Freaking Bane, and then I got this guy in the mail. I've been fooling around with them. It's the Storm Collectibles.
Oh, you got it.
Reptile. Such a badass figure. Storm Collectibles does such a good job on these. He has the alternate lizard head with the tongue, so he can pull somebody's head off and eat it, And the articulation is just because a lot of the body is softer, so you can get some unreal poses that are just totally badass,
That's so cool.
Anthony says you got the Shredder and Splinter from Walmart yesterday. I'm assuming you're talking about the movie 2-pack.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's a good find.
I Victor from Walmart. I saw it.
Yeah, any TMNT stuff that you can find at Walmart, just grab it because I never see that.
Yes.
Down my way, so that's pretty cool. Nolan, what about you?
The farmhouse Casey and April seems to live there.
Yeah, I see that all the time. Let's see. I got some cool stuff. So, one I just opened it. It's one of those the eco-friendly packaging Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, which is actually super cool, man. It's probably my favorite Spider-Man figure to date. Jason hates it because it doesn't have a turnable waist.
Oh, that's my biggest gripe with Marvel Legends. If the waist doesn't turn, that's a deal breaker.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But the one I'm really excited for, because I never got any of the big ones of these. So I don't know if you heard of the Brambles. They were these cool robot figures that are they were 1/6 scale, I think, or 1/12 scale. They're big. So they made a 1/18 Pocket Universe scale. So I was able to get my hands on a Bramble. And I'll hold it right up there. So very cool brown robot.
So cool.
Oh man, and yeah, me and Jason, when we went to Comic-Con, we saw there was a snow variant of this, and we looked at it at the booth, and we're like, oh, that looks cool, But I didn't pick it up. So when this popped up, I was like, oh, it was a pre-order, so it just popped through, and I was like, oh, give it a shot. I'm very impressed, man. Like, it's super cool. It's a 1/18 scale, so 3.75 inch,
That's
and
nice.
it's amazing. I cracked it open earlier today, and great articulation, great paint apps. It's going to go in the display case for sure.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, what about you, Christian?
It's been, like over the past few weeks. Okay, so I know it's been a little while, but I still love this figure. Is that Mesco
Yes.
Wolverine?
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
That's the 112, right?
Yeah, the 112
the
collector.
new one.
Yeah, the steel box, dude. That was like over a year in pre-order. That was crazy. And
I love
then-
the first appearance Wolverine head that it comes with.
Yeah, I just actually switched out the head yesterday to this one. It's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
And then I also got it just came in the mail. I totally forgot I pre-ordered it, but the eco-friendly Marvel Legends, this guy, the Venom.
Oh,
Nice.
the 2-pack.
Yeah, this is the one that comes with. Yeah, yep. It's
Yep.
such a nice figure. So they're
It
putting
is.
it's on the body of the movie Venom figure, which I think works perfectly for this. And I think, as for like a comic book Venom, I think this is like a really nice representation. It's better than the old one that I have. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. That, and then of the Ninja Turtle stuff, I got this little guy Zach.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's fun. That's a kind of a pain in the butt to put together, but once it's together, it's pretty cool. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, so those are my gets.
How do you guys feel about that eco-friendly Marvel Legend packaging?
I get it's kind of ironic because they're trying to save on plastic, but the product that they sell is plastic. You know what I mean? I get it. Whatever, that's cool. Just give me my toys. I don't care about the boxes anyway. So
They just
And
became
make
blind
sure the
boxes.
paint.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
because it can be bad, right? We you probably all saw the stuff going on the internet. Like somebody pulled they got the 2-pack and they ended up with 2 WWE figures shoved in there.
Oh, that
because somebody
sucks.
did a
Well, the
somebody
Ned
did a
one,
repack.
like, there's the
Yeah,
2-pack of Ned and Peter Parker, and Ned comes with that Spider-Man mask, and I guess their Spider-Man mask, like one of the eyes was unpainted, like so it was like quality control issue because that Ned's such a cool looking figure,
Yeah, it's cool to have like a Ned figure.
But
That's
yeah,
a
like
shame.
Nolan said, the blind box thing, like you're gonna go unless you're getting them case fresh or from Amazon, you
Right,
might be
right.
buying like the Ultimate Warrior and a Yu-Gi-Oh figure shoved in that
Yeah.
box because the Walmart ladies don't give a shit. They're just gonna like tape it. Like,
Speaking of Ultimate Warrior, this is my last thing that I also picked up. My little
Nice.
host.
Oh, hey.
brother,
This is like it was one of my favorite memes of the last like 10 years. Is the Hulk Hogan holding a guitar? Is like, anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall. That's it. Just makes me laugh, and I'm like, oh, I took my guitar from my McFarlane Slash and I put it on him.
Nice.
Good use.
Super epic.
Have you seen that
Good
little
use.
GIF of Hulk Hogan when he's going, and then it shows like the dandelions blowing?
That's awesome. That's so good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Also, I got one more thing to show you guys. I showed Jason, and I put pictures on my Instagram. I got this maybe about a week ago or so. I pre-ordered it a good year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So that's one of them from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
What is it? Oh,
Oh,
Super 7 figures.
Super 7 figures.
So I'm gonna
Yes.
pop this one open just so you can see how it looks, like package wise. Because
that's the Moon Watcher, huh?
yeah, and being doing graphic design before and whatnot, like they did a killer job on this packaging.
It's gorgeous.
So there's the Moon Watcher. It goes with the big
That's so
huge
beautiful.
wall, and then there's the back of it.
The monolith.
I mean, this is
That's what that
the
was called.
monolith. Yeah. So I still got to crack them open. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I mean, I've been saying it for years. Super 7 has probably the best packaging on the market,
Yeah.
but this is on a whole new level. Like
Yeah.
they made a whole new size box and packaging and everything. Like they've never packaged anything like this before.
That's kind of
So,
like packaging you get on a Comic-Con exclusive sort of thing,
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, yeah, I want to keep the packaging now because it's so nice.
I know. I don't
I just have to
usually.
share that.
That's awesome.
Right?
I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh, no
no
problem.
worries.
Yeah. So we
All
got
right,
a
let's
few
check out the
guys-
comments real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's see. So, Pablo, what's up? Sean Tracy, how's it going? Anthony Blanco said he got some Halloween Pokemon cards. That's awesome, man. Pablo said he just got that Bane, too.
Nice.
That Bane is so cool. It goes perfect with the Nightfall Batman that's hitting right now.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We see Anthony got that Shredder and Splinter 2-pack. Yep. Anthony, the power of marketing in regards to the blind box Marvel Legends. And Arturo says, "What's up?
What's up, Arturo?
Always good to see you."
Oh yeah.
So I always like to kick off podcasts with that. It's fun to talk about the cool, toys and comics or whatever we got. I definitely
found something else. I thought I got. Was this? Did I show this last time? I think you found it for me.
I did find that for you.
Jimbo, which is the
NECA does such a good job.
Yeah, look at that. Like that was just
never thought we would get that.
That and this guy. Like I don't know if I showed him last time.
What we got?
That Shredder, the Turtles 2 Shredder, Secret of
Dandelion
the
Shredder.
Yeah, remember that one? Where he's like, now it's time to find out what this ooze can do, isn't it, Professor?
That Usagi Yojimbo figure, I think, is in my I think we should do it at the end of the year, like our top 10 of the year.
He's top 5.
Yeah, top 5 for me for sure.
Absolutely.
I just wanted that. I've been wanting that figure for so long, so it's cool.
Never thought we would actually get it from NECA. But wow.
I know.
You guys remember when Nickelodeon did one like a couple of years ago? It was a con exclusive. There's only 300 of them made. I was so pissed because like all the vendors were getting there because they were selling to anybody. So all the vendors at Comic-Con were in there like hours before all of us. So they would sell there was 300 made. They'd sell 100 each day. Well, the first 90 people were all vendors that were already in there.
Yeah, just turning around and reselling it. Yeah,
yep.
so much better. It's
it's NECA. I think NECA and Super 7 probably make the best Ninja Turtle products right now. Yeah. But NECA won the race. They're the ones who gave us Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah.
So that's so cool. Well, I wanted to jump into our main topic. So Disney made their own convention a few years back called the D23 EXPO. Jason and I have gone to a few of these as Pastrami Nation and covered them.
Christian
very
has
cool.
Too, I believe.
Oh, have you gone to some?
I did.
You've never been to a D23?
No, I've never been to D23.
Oh, they're super cool. All Disney themed con, but it's become even better lately because now when you think about Disney, you also have Marvel. You have Star Wars. And we got a lot of news out of D23, and there's also one big thing we didn't get, which I think everybody thought we were going to get. So first, let's go around. And if you're watching, drop it in the comments. What was the biggest news for you out of D23 that you saw?
So go ahead, Christian. Go ahead.
There was a lot of stuff that we got to see publicly, that wasn't aired, or that was aired there, but there's a lot of stuff that they got to see that we didn't get to see. Of the stuff that we didn't get to see, I don't know. I think maybe I'm kind of really curious about the Indiana Jones thing. James Mangold is just kind of firing on all cylinders right now. To know that he's directing the new Indiana Jones after Ford versus Ferrari, after Logan, that dude's batting 1,000. I'm super excited to see what he's gonna do. I know Harrison Ford went on stage, took that famous picture with Short Round backstage, which was really cool to see.
That was awesome.
I got him. I watched on YouTube because I think a couple of people put it up on YouTube. But yeah, man, it's really cool to see Harrison Ford get emotional about Indy. I saw somebody post they're like, I wish you got this emotional about Star Wars. But clearly that's really close to his heart and it means a lot to him. And I think that's really cool. A lot of people are talking about how he's going to pass the mantle on. I'm like, how about we're done with Indy after him? I don't think we need to pass. I don't want to see a Chris Pratt Indiana Jones. I think we ended in the 80s canonically, right? Because it's been 40 years since the beginning. So I don't know. What about you guys? What are some things that you guys really liked?
Jason, what about you? Anything?
Well, look, to me, the Werewolf by Night got me because I'm a werewolf fan. I'm a fan of the comic because we know what that leads up to, that one hero that showed up in Werewolf by Night. But just I'm curious to see, I want a werewolf. It's a one-shotter, I believe, right? It's just a special. I kind of hope that, because to me, werewolf movies are supposed to be violent and bloody. But I feel if it can give us at least the violence that Moon Knight gave us, I'd be happy with it. I know we're not going to get Silver Bullet or American Werewolf in London type of gore because it's Disney, But if we can get something on the level of Moon Knight, I think it could make for a really entertaining flick.
And also interesting, Michael Giacchino, the famous composer, is directing this. This is his first time directing.
Yes.
So that's really, really interesting. I'm curious to see that.
Could be really good or really bad.
I know. It looks fun. The trailer looked like super Grindhouse, like Disney's Grindhouse.
Yes, Grindhouse. The Grindhouse movies.
That's the vibe they gave, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this is just my opinion. This isn't an opinion of everybody else in Pastrami Nation. It's got to be better than SheHulk. So I'll go with it. But that's another discussion.
We can talk about. Because I will say right now, I think SheHulk is aside from WandaVision, I didn't really like I liked Miss Marvel. I just think it was really sloppy. I was kind of soft on Moon Knight, but I don't know what it is about SheHulk. I didn't really care about it, but I'm really enjoying it. It's just a lot of fun.
I think for a lot of people, you're either one or the other. You either really, really like it or you really hate it. And I don't know. Maybe there's just parts of it that just resonate with us. For me, it just feels like a waste of time. I'm just waiting for Daredevil to pop up. That's it. I just want to see Yellow Suit Daredevil. Right. But that's just me. That's not Pastrami Nation. That's just my opinion. But Werewolf by Night, the trailer makes it look fun and campy, which I'm okay with as long as, like Jason said, give us some violence. Give us some Moon Knight style violence, and I think that would be super cool. Now, the thing from D23 that I don't want to say I'm most excited for, but the kind of shocked me because I was hoping it wouldn't happen.
It's getting a lot of buzz, right?
Well, kind of. So it is. It's the cast of Thunderbolts.
Yes,
that one, yeah.
So, one of my favorite comic books series has been the original Thunderbolts. I loved, Baron Zemo and his Masters of Evil pretending to be heroes when the Avengers and the X-Men and all that, and the Fantastic Four were all gone. And then they pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. I thought it was like such a cool story. And since they announced Thunderbolts, like in rumors, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to end up getting some crappy version with like Taskmaster coming back and Ghost. And guess what? We got a crappy version with Taskmaster and Ghost. However, we got Red Guardian. And having Red Guardian in there, he's not Thunderbolt canon at all. But I'm a very big fan of David Harbour. So I think he can do well for it. It bummed me out because I really wanted to see that wolf in sheep's clothing kind of story. It was done so well in the 90s. I remember going with Jason to Comics Plus and picking up Hulk 441, I think it was, where like this cheesy super team, the Thunderbolts, came in to try to stop the Hulk, and they didn't. They got the crap beat out of them. But I was like, oh, cool. They got cool costumes, So I picked up Thunderbolts #1. And I remember getting to the end of that book, and you're like, oh, crap. Like, it's Baron Zemo. So I think Baron Zemo is going to be in it. I hope so. Yeah. I love our cinematic version of Zemo, but man, it really it was exactly what I didn't want to see, and I saw it. And I was like, oh, what do you guys think about it?
It's the same. It'll be the same Zemo, hopefully, from the guy from Inglourious Bastards, Nation's Pride. Remember?
Yeah, him. What do you guys think about that Thunderbolt announcement?
I don't know. I'll give it a chance. I give everything a chance. But yeah. What was that movie that we gave a chance to? That series, the one with Ramsey Bolton. Was it Inhumans or?
Oh Lord, it was Inhumans.
Yes,
Inhumans.
Unfortunately,
that was bad.
Yeah, I tried. I only gave that one episode, and then I kind of
We saw the first 2 episodes in the theater. Like me and Jason went out to the actual theater and saw the first 2 episodes, and we were like,
We did. I didn't go with you.
Yeah,
I don't think I went with you. I didn't go with you to that.
It's so forgettable. Jason doesn't remember.
I don't know. I might have been drinking a Capri Sun or something.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
it was. But what do you think about Thunderbolts, Christian?
I'm actually I like the cast. Like you said, I like David Harbour. I'm always excited in any project he's attached to, even if it's Hellboy. I love Julia. I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I'll watch her in anything. She makes me laugh every time. I really like their take on U.S. Agent.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I like, yes, more of Ben Wyatt. He came, or is that his name? He came out on stage and he was like, "Oh, I'm like the most boring Avenger," and I'm like, I don't know, man. I think he was probably like one of the highlights of Falcon Winter Soldier
Dude, I
2.
loved
So
him in
Oh,
that.
yeah, he
agreed. Yeah,
was
When he
Wyatt
beat that
Russell.
knight of
Yeah,
death with the shield.
Wyatt Russell. There you go. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah,
No,
fantastic.
I forgot he was on the team. Thank you. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a reason to watch too.
Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, like again another highlight of otherwise kind of dreary movie. And then I don't know. I think I'm kind of excited. I think it's such a D-list group that they can kind of do something magical with it. Hopefully, so we'll see. The other thing, okay, so I have a list of all of the stuff from Lucas and Marvel. But the Thunderbolts definitely, I think, was one of the highlights. I think the other big highlight for me for Marvel was the actual trailer that we got to see was Secret Invasion. That just looks nuts.
It looks
I
different
love
than any series.
Yeah, it does. It I love like the kind of like spy thriller Winter Soldier like kind of vibe that we're getting from it. I love the grizzled Nick Fury with the beard and everything. Oh, he looks so badass. The cast looks awesome. They're bringing Martin Freeman back. Oh my God, Robin Sparkles. I can't remember her name, but she's coming back as Maria Hill. We got a couple of new characters. We have joining the MCU. We get oh my God, Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones coming in, so that's going to be really cool. So I'm pretty excited for that. I like to see like a nice serious tone. So hopefully they can pull that off. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They announced a lot of stuff.
Oh man,
yeah.
they did. I posted up their press release on Pastrami Nation, and man, it's massive. It's a recap of Marvel and Lucasfilm and everybody from that Saturday, and it's a lot. But Secret Invasion looks really, really fun, man. I got the same exact vibe. That very like espionage, spy thriller, man against everyone, and it's Sam Jackson. So, like, damn, we get a TV series with Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker.
Yeah,
right.
It looks like I don't know. I'm pretty excited for that. I just hope that they can kind of keep the tone. And also like that it'll be leading into Armor Wars. It looks like Don Cheadle will be leading that up. So I think that's kind of exciting. But yeah, there was like so much that they dropped like 3:00 and like all these trailers had like released and stuff. But
you try to keep up with it.
Yeah, on the Lucas side, I'm still really excited for Andor. The more I see from Andor, like the more excited I get for it.
That's next week, right? No, next week.
Is it next week? It's the end of September. Yeah. Oh my God, it is next week.
I've been seeing it pop up like when I was watching Cobra Kai and like I saw Andor and I was like, is that out already? But then it was like a trailer or something.
Yeah, I think we get 3 episodes right off the bat, which is really cool. Sweet. We're kind of living in a time where we get like right now we're watching SheHulk, which I like so much. My girlfriend doesn't like so much. Lord of the Rings, which I don't really like so much. I thought I would like more. I'm not really. It's kind of boring.
I still need episode 3.
I want to see it pick up a little more.
I thought the first episode was, and then the second episode was like, woo, and third episode was like, I fell
no.
Good series, Cobra Kai. I watched that.
Yes.
It's season 5 right now, right? Like on the 5th season. I heard
it's the best season.
Like, I gotta get into it.
Badass.
Also, Game of Thrones right now. I'm happy that I can be happy about Game of Thrones again. This is like early Game of Thrones again. It's so good. It's so juicy. Like especially that last episode.
I need to watch it. Oh man,
it's really good.
I didn't know there was a TV edit version of it because I remember I was like flipping channels and there was like it was House of the Dragon on channel 4. My brother's like, that's the toned down one. I'm like,
oh really?
I didn't know they had a toned down one.
Yeah,
neither did I. Had no idea. That's I why would you though? Like
right?
Yeah. It's
so Game of Thrones, yeah.
And now Andor's dropping, so that's really exciting. Andor looks like it has the same tone as Rogue One. I really liked of all like the new Disney movies. Like Rogue One is I would say my favorite at this point.
Same.
Oh yeah.
So it just like again the Star Wars movie that actually feels like a war movie, like a war film. So it's kind of cool to get Andor. But I'm also super excited for Tales of the Jedi. I don't know, just to be back in that like that animated world of like Clone Wars. It'll be cool to get some Ahsoka stories and some Count Dooku stories.
Oh yeah,
It looks gorgeous. So
Mhm.
man.
we got the new Lucasfilm Christian Slater movie or TV show, Willow. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But yeah, he's gonna be in Willow. I guess they announced that. Obviously,
It looks fun, man.
it looks gorgeous. I think it like I feel like this is the thing that I wanted Lord of the Rings to be. Like this looks like fun. I feel like I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm just
It
waiting
does
for a
look good.
meme to pop up that says like Willow Scarlet. Because remember Will Scarlet on Prince of Thieves?
Oh yeah,
Later, right?
yeah. And then obviously goes without saying, Mando season 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
God,
So hyped.
I can't. I just gotta contain myself and be ready for it. So, I think like a lot of the Lucasfilm stuff, and obviously Indiana Jones, was the thing. Some surprises. I think the thing that we were all kind of expecting, cast of Fantastic Four, not announced.
Right. It's the
So
director.
interesting.
They went Invisible Woman on us.
Yeah. So take Sue Storm, please. So yeah, Matt Shankman was confirmed as a director, formerly of WandaVision. I think he did some Game of Thrones stuff.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought we were gonna get like a cast announcement at this point. I think
and if
something.
not now, when?
I know. I guess it's gonna be a little while because I guess it's just further out than we all anticipate.
Saving it for WonderCon.
Do you think?
Damn.
Like that's kind of a big drop for WonderCon.
I think I would do
Yeah.
Comic Con or wait for another D23. Like you do
You might not
SDCC
get
or you
both.
do D23.
Decon.
Right.
They are not
Well, I
going to do it
mean-
at Decon.
Designer Con. They'll do it at the Brick Fest, at the Lego Brick Fest.
At table 24.
I love so much.
That was so much fun.
There was another
So-
trailer that dropped that's kind of causing buzz. If you guys seen the Little Mermaid teaser trailer,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
they introduced Little Mermaid, and I forget what the actress's name is, but the Little Mermaid is black, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'll give that a chance. Like a lot of people are bashing it, and I'm like, you got to give it
For a
chance.
teaser, how can you bash so much on a teaser trailer? Like you got to give it more. Come on.
They're just coming to their assumptions, like, and like that just shows the ignorance of people,
I don't mind that at all. I really don't care.
Right.
It's a mermaids are fictional people.
Yeah.
I think what like if you guys haven't seen them yet, there's been a lot of like TikToks of like parents showing their children the trailer and like specifically like young black girls, and you just to see like the look on the young girls' faces and like they're just so excited. They're like, oh, she's gonna be black, and like how like that's why representation is so important. And I think that alone, I'm like, this is awesome.
You too can be a fish when you grow up.
Yeah. I also just think,
That's
but
awesome.
my thing is, I don't care about the Disney live action remakes. I mean, whatever. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't seen Aladdin. I didn't like The Lion King.
The Mufasa one kind of caught my attention,
Yeah, I heard about that. That's kind of interesting because I didn't really like The Lion King. I just felt like it took all the soul out of it, and I think Beyonce is a horrible actor. So,
she's awful.
Well,
They
took the most important part out of it, man. Like Rafiki never hit him over the head to teach him a lesson of it's in the
good
past.
news is, if it's Mufasa, it's obviously going to be a prequel, which means Nala won't be in there, which means no Beyonce.
Yeah, hopefully. So I don't like. I think the only we were just talking about this right before the podcast. The only live action one I really liked was Cinderella. I also still haven't seen The Jungle Book.
It was good.
I haven't seen Aladdin. So to be fair, I haven't seen those.
Aladdin's probably my favorite out of them. I liked Aladdin because it was Will Smith being Will Smith. He wasn't trying to be Robin Williams.
No, the Jungle Book was like my favorite, I think.
Jungle Book, yeah,
No,
I heard that was
just-
really good too. It's also
But speaking of live action Disney, have you guys seen Pinocchio?
No, I need to see that.
I heard not great things. Have you seen it, Nolan?
Yeah, yeah.
How was it?
Yeah.
Do they have
Here-
Monstro in there?
What?
Monstro's in there?
He doesn't look like the classic one.
No.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just-
how do you mess up a whale? They did.
It's weird because on paper it sounds like this should all work. It's Zemeckis, Tom Hanks, JGL. You know what I mean? Disney. You would think,
A lot
And
of
it
great
just-
voice actors.
yeah. And then for whatever reason,
Then it ended up a Disney Plus exclusive. You know, I mean,
I see we got some new comments on the board. Blanco says, I wish they'd do more Halloween themed crossovers. You and me both. You and me both.
Mhm.
And Arturo says, season 5 of Cobra Kai is awesome. Agreed.
yeah. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. I'm working on a review for it.
Jeez.
It's my favorite season by far. It's just so good. Johnny's the man. Johnny is
Johnny
the
is the shit. The Chosen's pretty badass too.
He is. And somebody else that I won't mention because he's a spoiler.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Yeah.
I was about to blurt it out too, but I didn't.
No. But out of D23, those are pretty much the big ones. Like you said, Christian, that you had your list right there. It pretty much mirrored my list.
right?
things,
There's
like, those are the big
another
things.
thing that I think it's kind of interesting to talk about because I know both of us, at least I think everybody here is like we can agree, Netflix Daredevil is like
Yes.
top. Right. So,
Uh-huh.
what are your feelings about Disney Plus taking on Daredevil? Courtney. Oh my God. What's his name? I was going to say Courtney Cox. Jesus Christ.
Charlie Cox?
Charlie Cox. Thank you. Came out and said that this is not season 4. This is like a soft reboot. This is going to be season 1. Right. So it's not necessarily also going to continue on the tone. So I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I love the tone of the old Daredevil, so that's kind of like I'm worried, but I'm not at the same time because Moon Knight kind of told me that you could still get violence on a Disney Plus show, you know. So I'm not too worried.
I that's exactly the point I was going to make too. That Moon Knight pulled off this, I mean, obscure character to most people, and they did it so well. I wish it continued the seasons because Netflix laid such a great foundation. Daredevil was the best show out of those the Netflix Marvel shows, but at the same time, we still have Charlie Cox as Daredevil. I think he's perfect for the role. We still get D'Onofrio as Fisk. I'm hearing rumors of Jason Statham as Bullseye. I'm still on board for it. Daredevil's still been one of my favorite in my top 10 comic book heroes of all time. So I'm on board for it, but I think we're all a little worried it's going to get nerfed, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We're
I
proceeding
know Christian,
with
as you can
caution.
tell, he's just like,
I'm so apprehensive because I just feel like I don't want to be like a gatekeeper and I don't want to be like overprotective of something I love. And the fact is, if it sucks, I can always just go back and watch the Netflix ones. Like I could just pretend like that Disney Plus one doesn't exist. And like Sean says, I hope I get surprised. I hope I'm like, wow, this is totally different, and I still love it. Like that's best case scenario. So we'll see.
And there's so many stories they could jump into. I mean, Daredevil's been around for so long. So I'm excited to see what storyline they decide to go with. And I know that they'll take liberties with it, which is fine. Just give us a good story. That's all I want. Like, like we mentioned, Miss Marvel was good, but it was a little slow at parts, but it still gave us a good story for the most part. As long as you could tell us a good story, I'm on board. If you give us crap like Hawkeye, I'm not. But I know you don't know how much it pains me to say that. Hawkeye, I grew up being a Hawkeye fan. Like he's the man. He has no powers and he's out there with the West Coast Avengers. I was like, heck yeah. But
I have a feeling they're going to take Daredevil to the West Coast. I think we're going to do like the 2005 run of Daredevil when he like moves out to San Francisco. Because how else is he with She-Hulk is in LA, so if she's going to be bumping into him, that means he's going to be over here. So
you're right, and that makes sense because New York it's always been like the super hub, right? So why not give us some more people on the West Coast? I would be okay with that. I mean, just give him somewhere with the tall buildings so he can still get that atmospheric,
put him
Devil
downtown
in the night.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. Anthony is asking, did you guys review She-Hulk? I missed it. No, we did not review She-Hulk yet. I think
No, we commented on it.
we commented on it. We'll probably wait till like the end of the series to talk about it,
Yeah.
I think. Unless
Yeah, I
something
definitely want to have
significant
Kevin on it
happens.
too.
Yeah.
You know, because I know Kevin's really enjoying the series as well. That's why, you know, it's a matter of opinion. You know,
Right.
If something in that show just speaks to you and grabs onto you, then cool. You know, that's awesome. For me, that something came from Moon Knight. You know, Moon Knight just pulled me in and grabbed me, and I was like, heck yeah, that's what I want.
Right.
But yeah, I think we'll do a She-Hulk into the season roundup.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about Yellow Daredevil then, because you know he'll appear by then. I mean,
Yes.
not that god awful Wrecking Crew, but well,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, that
Yeah.
Wrecking Crew was.
Yeah.
It was a no.
I consider myself a Marvel guy. I mean, I'm a Batman guy before anything, but then like I grew up with Marvel. I will say, and I said this I think on the last podcast, I think DC's kind of kicking ass this year. Like between Sandman, Peacemaker, and when we got Suicide Squad, like I don't. We'll see with Black Adam. I'm gonna watch it, of course. But yeah, I like Sandman just blew me away. That was probably one of the best like adaptations of a comic that I've seen.
That bonus episode, man.
Like
it felt word for word, and then the one with the part with the cats. The audio was directly from the audiobook with James McAvoy voicing Dream. I was like, oh man, yeah, no, that's really probably cool. One of my favorite series this year.
Yeah. I have Netflix, man. Stranger Things, that Arcane, kicking butt.
Stranger Things, wow.
Oh man, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, and I know you guys already know. Like, I'm super hyped for Black Adam. Like, I think
yes,
I'm a big fan of The Rock, and I'm a big fan of JSA. So unless they like just bomb it completely, I'm gonna love it.
But
they could bomb it completely.
Yeah,
it could be Hobbs with a black spandex suit. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
But I don't know. Like, he could be Frank from Jungle Book, which I thought was completely different.
For Jungle Cruise, yeah.
Jungle Cruise, yes.
Right.
Which was great. We shall wait and see. You know, I think that's the next big one, right? Coming up at the theaters. I think the next one.
It's Black Adam. Was it November or is it
October?
Is it November? October. Okay, and then November is Black Panther,
which is another massive one.
Forever.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever. That's I think that, and then the sequel 12 years later that nobody asked for, Avatar, coming out in December. So
I am so like just looking at that like this. I'm not hyped one bit. I love the original. I thought it was fun for the time, but so much time has passed, man. I'm just like,
you know, to be fair though, because like I'm complaining that it's been so long since the first one. Top Gun Maverick, quite possibly my favorite movie this year, right? So, and that's what 36 years later. So,
yeah,
true.
Good.
But I think they tied that time into the movie, which I think worked really, really well. We'll see.
It could. I want it to, but I don't know if Avatar's going to get to that Top Gun Maverick level. You know,
I usually love James Cameron stuff, so I don't know. Jason Anthony wants to know what cap you're wearing.
This is Cincinnati Reds, like the throwback, like 80s logo.
There you go.
Done in like a 49ers color, I think.
Very cool looking. Yeah, I like the colorway.
Cool colorway.
I'm always a fan of the little baseball head man, you know. I remember the baseball stickers in the 80s. We used to get them at, like, they were, you know, when you get to the check stands at the grocery store, my mom would always get us a couple of those little panini packets. They were like 25 cents, whatever. We put them in our sticker books. Good times.
And now Panini runs the whole trading card thing, so it's crazy.
Yeah. They took over like every sport.
Right. Never saw that coming.
Speaking of cards, though, like D23, there was I saw images of 9 of them. They were like the Disney equivalent to like the Magic cards, and the artwork on those was just beautiful. Yeah, I forget what they were called, Lorcana or something like that.
I forget what it is, but yeah, they're dropping their own little like Hearthstone kind of game.
Like yes, and game. I probably would never play the game. I would just buy those cards just to have, just because the art was so awesome on them.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Like a
find that. I
Disney
haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's I think it's called Lorcana, if I'm not mistaken. Like I guess
Okay.
they had an exclusive one at the show. It was the Brave Little Tailor Mickey Mouse that you could only get there. Like, I wonder how much these things are going for on eBay now.
Thousands
Disney's
of
just
dollars.
trying to take over everything, man. They're trying to get into the card game. And then
Yeah.
also they announced their video game, which is kind of like The Sims meets Animal. What is that? The island
Animal
with the
Crossing?
Animal Crossing. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Animal Crossing meets The Sims with their Disney characters. I heard it's pretty good. It looks cute. So
Well, look at Disney, man. I mean, they got their Mirrorverse cell phone game, which I pop open every day and check out. So they know how to get people.
yeah,
Next year for sure, definitely going to be at D23.
If it happens, it used to
if
be
it
every other
happens,
year.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to remember just checking out the auction. They were auctioning off like one of the zebras from the Jungle Cruise and like one of the gondola cable cars. I'm like, just to
Yeah, just
see
sitting
that
there in
stuff.
the exhibit hall. Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun,
really cool.
Anthony says Dreamlight Valley. It's awesome. Because I know the game doesn't officially drop till next year, so I think it's like in early access right now, Anthony. So I'm assuming you have either that or you're basing it on the trailers and stuff. But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like I am not ashamed to admit I put a lot of hours into Animal Crossing myself at the beginning of the pandemic. So
I think Animal Crossing was one of the saviors of the pandemic.
yeah,
I can't tell you how many people have they jumped into gaming and jumped into that during that time.
it was a funny time because I think we all thought that like this will get me through the next couple of months, the whole pandemic, because I can't foresee how long this is going to be. Yeah, that's that and what's his Tiger King was our.
I was just about to say that. Did you guys hear the three things keeping us alive during this pandemic? Animal Crossing, Tiger King, and memers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, little did we know that was only the beginning of 2020.
Oh yeah.
Damn
what
you,
a
2020.
You know. Anyway.
Oh man. Well, let's see. I think that's about it. I definitely wanted this to be our D23 episode. I know Kevin's bummed he wasn't able to join us. He's in a place with very choppy internet, so we look forward to seeing Kevin next time. Because he always brings some great insight. Like he would be fighting me on SheHulk so bad. And
yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
So we're gonna save that for when Kevin's here. But I just want to say thank you to everybody who's commented and tuned in. Thank you to Jason and Christian for always being awesome podcasters, and we're looking forward to just bringing more and more for Pastrami Nation as the months and years go by. So that's all I got. I hope everybody has an awesome week. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on social media. We are on TikTok, so go find us over there. While you're at it, go find Kevin Hoskinson on TikTok.
Yeah, I just see
him as well.
Blanco's comment of the 90s sitcoms. What are your
favorite
Halloween episodes? 90s sitcoms. I kind of think
Fresh Prince.
No, I think the Family
Which
Matters
one?
were they're in the bank, and then like Laura's dressed up as Tina Turner, and the bank robber is purposely like, "Hey, Aretha Franklin, why don't you do that?" And she's like, "Tina Turner," and he's like, "Hey, Patti LaBelle, Tina Turner."
My God, I remember that.
And Urkel's like dressed as Superman, and then like he's envisioning himself stopping this guy, and then the newspaper says, "Nerd stops bank robber."
Oh, that's the one where it was all Carl. I'm a coward.
Coward.
Which one was the Fresh Prince episode? I don't remember the Fresh Prince.
Episode. when they went to go to a guy who's going to do a seance to contact Trevor for Hillary. They all went dressed up, and then he put a curse on Will, and everything went bad. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So good.
Oh God,
so good.
Open up Peacock and watch some old episodes now.
Right?
That's nice.
I've watched every Fresh Prince lately. I'm on the last season of Family Matters right now. Because you know what? Having a newborn kid means you're up at all hours of the night. So guess what? You're watching whatever comes on.
Yeah.
Jason knows. He saw those Family Matter episodes playing today.
Oh yeah.
That's the way it goes. But good question. Thank you, Anthony. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. Be sure to tune in next week. We'll have Brick Therapy back at its regular time. And in 2 weeks, we'll see you for the next Pastrami Nation podcast. All right, everybody. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.